Hey, I appreciate it there, George. I know you weren't even expecting us to be here and on the radio, but here we are. We are in downtown Spencer, hanging out just in the courthouse lawn, right around all of the senior portraits that we have. Of course, the graduation getting going here this evening at Roane County High School, but we are here for a different purpose. Glad to be joined live on YouTube, live on Facebook with my good buddies, athletic director Toby Ford and head football coach at Roane County High School, Paul Burdette. Fellas, appreciate y'all coming down here. Let's talk about why we're here. Obviously, the Roane Rally Elimination Dinner is coming up on June 8th. And, boy, I tell you, thought we had all the time in the world, and now it's down to just a couple of weeks. And we're here to try to sell some more tickets, right?
Yes, sir. That's what we're here for. We want to meet our goal. We're probably about 60 tickets from our goal, I'd say.
Very close, yes.
So we've had some good exposure already, but we're looking for a few more tickets to be sold again. 60 tickets, around 60 tickets is what we're looking to sell. We're going to be hanging down here in the front of the courthouse. We invite you to come down and see us. If you're driving around listening to the radio, and even if you don't buy a ticket, come talk to us. And I'll tell you what, we might talk you into it, guys.
We could.
If we could talk him into buying some tickets. And, again, this is for the Raider Rally, and this is a huge fundraiser, first year of the Raider Rally. And hopefully they're going to be able to do this year in and year out as a major, major fundraiser. You guys already have a ton of corporate sponsors for this event, but we still have tickets that need to be sold. Let's talk about what is going on with this Raider Rally. What is the plan as far as June 8th, Saturday?
Coach Ford, I think, was going for the same thing I was, which was our sponsors. But I'll go ahead and tell you, on June 8th, we're going to open the doors at Steel Hollow Estates at 5:30. Dinner will begin around that time, and then at 6 o'clock, we're going to kick off our elimination dinner. The goal is to sell 200 tickets, and like you heard Coach Ford say a minute ago, we're only about 60 tickets away from that. There's about 20 to 25 chances in those 200 tickets for you to win your money back or more, and the grand prize will be $1,500. The last ticket drawn wins $1,500. There'll be some silent auction stuff and some other prizes throughout. And after that's all said and done, then we're going to have a comedian come on stage, and he's going to give us a good show. And then we can hang out afterwards at Steel Hollow Estates and reminisce and talk about ways things should have been maybe.
Yeah, we had some. We've already got some former Roane County High School athletes. In fact, we got one on deck here to talk to in just a second. But Toby, on top of that elimination dinner and the opportunity that people have to win money back that they have put into it, win more than they put into it, win really cool door prizes. We're not talking about just little things like a hat or something. We're talking about a Blackstone grill.
Yes, sir.
If people don't know about that, the griddle grills, those things are extremely popular. That's just one of many opportunities for that. And, again, you get to hang out, you get to talk about Roane County athletes, and you get to support this great program that we have here at Roane County High School. On top of that, you're going to get fed by Steel Hollow Estates. They've got dinners getting ready to go. That's one of the reasons, guys, we're here early is because we want to sell tickets early because we're trying to get a head count for how many people are going to be there to get food.
Correct. I say Krista, but they, Steel Hollow Estates is of course charging us per customer for them. It would be per person. So we want to be able to tell them how many people are coming, and of course we want to say 200, and that's our goal. And so she needs to be able to plan for that and plan accordingly with all the food that she's going to make for the dinner.
Now we're here downtown Spencer on the courthouse lawn, physically on the courthouse lawn. We are in amongst all of the senior portraits. If you drive by us and you're on the radio station, honk at us, stop by, say hi, talk to us a little bit. Maybe we'll talk you into buying a ticket. Again, tickets get you dinner, a meal, obviously. They get you the opportunity to win a bunch of prizes or your money back or even the grand prize of $1,500. And on top of that, you get a free show with a really good comedian.
Yes. So it's not just come hang out for 30 minutes and we draw one ticket and everybody leaves and say, well, I wish I could have had a chance to win more than one chance. This is it. There's lots of chances to win lots of prizes, and there's a show to go to at the end. So it's all inclusive. It's something to do in Spencer, West Virginia,
and a chance to give back to the athletes at Roane County High School, and that is number 1, number 2, and number 3 all put together. Coach, you have a list of the sponsors to bring up and talk about. You guys have really gotten a lot of sponsorships for this, and again, you can still sponsor as a business. If you sponsor a white sponsorship, you get 2 free tickets into the event with your sponsorship, also a logo. If you go with the creme de la creme in the maroon, you get 5 tickets to this event. So there are still opportunities for business sponsorships. You give back to the community and you get something from it.
Yep, and our businesses have went above and beyond, honestly. And I'll cover the maroon sponsors right here, and then I'll give it to Coach Ford with the white sponsors. But maroon sponsors right now: Ox Energy, Army National Guard, Ashley Insurance, R&R Well Service, Handy Mart, Poca Valley Bank, Hildreth Supply, Slate Auto and Transmission, Conserve, Affordable Pest Control, Shamlin Brothers, and new to the list as of today, Taylor Vandal Funeral Home.
Hey, you
John Gray,
you
told him
you
to blow
shall
the horn.
receive. You told him to stop by and blow the horn. There is.
Yeah, well,
he has bought tickets.
I was gonna say,
He has bought
today.
tickets. He bought tickets today.
I was going to say the second part of that is getting tickets as well. So John Gray has put in for his tickets. Let's quickly bring, while we're still on the radio, let's bring in our special guest here. And this young man knows plenty about Roane County High School sports, and he is the brand new County Commissioner here in Roane County, and that is Caleb Greathouse. Caleb, do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us here. Number one, I want to congratulate you, obviously, on your win there as a new county commissioner. First time ever in politics, and you've earned yourself a seat to represent Roane County and that's pretty cool. But we're here to talk about this Raider rally, the elimination dinner. Obviously, you have some fond memories of your time at Roane County High School.
Oh, absolutely. One thing that when I was campaigning, I went out and talked to a lot of people, and I was surprised how many people remember me being the Raider mascot for all the girls' sports and volleyball and girls' basketball. So, yeah, I'm a big Raider fan. Senior year of high school, I won the most likely to get a Raider tattoo.
Ooh.
That's my senior.
Has it come
year.
true?
No,
Oh.
no tattoos.
Oh, okay.
No tattoos. But I'll say that Toby's no stranger to putting on these types of events. He's put on dinner and shows before at the high school and had them in the auditorium. But this seems like it's going to be on another level of entertainment and quality. So I'm very excited. And, you go to Charleston, go anywhere, even a show here, go to Steel Hollow Estates for one of their shows, and you look at the price you're going to pay, and it's not going to a good cause. I mean, it's just supporting local businesses.
Yeah.
But this is going to a great cause, supporting Raider athletics, and it's not just football, correct?
No, it's we split it half and half with football and the Raider Athletic Fund because we both lost an archery tournament this year, and that was a huge fundraiser for us. And so we had to replace it somehow. So we decided we'll work this together and split it among us. So.
I wonder how that works out. Every year, the archery tournament seems to get bumped away. One time it was COVID, and it's just crazy how that happens sometimes. Well, Caleb, obviously you do have fond memories of being an athlete and being involved, but without the support of the county, the community, you may have missed out on some of those good opportunities that you guys had.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And when I was playing football, that was the first time that we started seeing some success, and it was great to have those fan buses and things like that. But everything costs money. Uniforms, just putting a team together, walking out in the field costs money. So it's really important. And like Toby said, they're splitting the money with the Raider Athletic Fund. And so even if you have girls out there playing volleyball and girls basketball, it's still important for those people as well to get out there and support it. And it's a great value. It's a great value. Just think about what you're going to spend if you go out to Charleston, fill up truck with gas, dinner for two, and go to a show. You're going to be spending a lot more money, and you're not supporting your local guys here. So
it's just such a great opportunity for people to hang out and get back in touch with people. I know there are some former athletes that are coming. So one of the challenges we have for people today and into tomorrow is we have a challenge. we challenge a business. If you have not sponsored yet as a business, we invite you to please at least go with a white sponsorship. The white sponsorship is $500. You get 2 free tickets to the event. You get your logo, and you get recognition as well for the event and during the event. And I am one of those white sponsors, and I challenge Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance. I am challenging Trevor Mertz right now. So somebody go tell Trevor, and I'm going to put it out there, that I am challenging him to come down here today to the courthouse lawn and become a sponsor, get himself a couple of free tickets. Even if he doesn't use them, he could send a couple of his employees there. And again, this is another thing you need to know, folks. You do not have to be there to win in the elimination dinner. You can just put your name in, get your ticket, and find out later if you won $1,500. It's a big, big thing. Caleb, do appreciate you stopping by with us here on the radio. Folks, we're going to stay live downtown Spencer. Stop by and see us. Just stop by and have a chat. We're on the courthouse lawn, physically on the lawn.
Yep.
We are not in front. We are underneath the tree because it's very hot out here today. So we invite you to come over. And there's another beeper. There is one of our coaches, Bubba Kendall, who will obviously be another one of those people who gets representation from this.
Sure.
Obviously, that's one of those things, folks. So stop down here at the courthouse lawn. Come chat with us. Chat with Athletic Director Toby Ford, Coach Paul Burdette. And again, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask us about what's going on, what you have to do for it, and what we offer for this 2024 Raider Rally. Going to send it back up to the studio to George to play some music. We'll check in once again at the top half of the 4 o'clock hour on the radio. Back to you, George. Okay, so I've got a challenge put out there on Facebook and YouTube. I am challenging Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance as a business. Caleb, do you have anybody you would like to challenge?
I'm personally going to walk over to Macintosh right now and harass.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah,
You can deliver the news to him. That way
Yes.
I'll know he gets it.
Yeah, we'll put him on blast. We're just really going to shame him into it.
Hey, I'll just tell him I just bought a bunch of air conditioners off of him today, so I'll take it back.
Yeah, I
Take it
mean,
all
and
back.
he's got a daughter running track, and I think she's going to play some basketball next year. You know, this is going to every sport. So, and any parent out there that has kids in sports should really consider supporting this.
And the wonderful thing about this is you're not just giving money for giving money's sake. You're giving money, and you're going to get some really cool
Exactly.
times back. I can't wait. Once Coach Burdette and Coach Ford came to me and said, we're going to put together an elimination dinner, I was like, let's go.
Yep.
I love elimination dinners. The last one we had that I remember, at least in Roane County, was 1996 during basketball season. We helped run that thing. We had Toby Wagner as the MC. Guess what? Toby Wagner is back again this year. He's going to MC the event, and he knows how to work a crowd and have a good time with it. People are going to have a good time. They're going to laugh. You get dinner with this, and it's not just bagged lunch McDonald's food, all right? You're going to get a good dinner with this. Then you get a really cool comedian is it Steve Kramer? Is that the guy's name?
Yes, sir.
Steve Kramer.
Steve Kramer.
We invite you to look him up on YouTube and check out some of his stuff.
Really funny.
Also, let me just say, on my side of things at WVRC, I can only talk about this myself. I know that Steel Hall Estates has the ability to serve adult beverages. So Steel Hall Estates on their side is going to do some cool things as well. So it's a great chance for families to get out there and enjoy themselves, or a couple if you want to have a date night. This is a good date night, by the way.
Sure it is. I think you bought tickets for somebody to come to this show.
Yes, I bought tickets for Matt and Katie White. Obviously, they work with me throughout the year on broadcast. I bought them a couple tickets because it is their anniversary, and they were going to go out of town and do something by themselves, and they were like, well, we really want to kind of hang out with our friends. And I said, guess what? I got you covered. Here's your date night. You can come win some money, too, and have a great night with each other and with your friends.
Very good. Very good.
And just the elimination dinner part of it is worth the price of admission. Those things are so fun, and they're exciting, and you guys have enough chances to win. Where, like you were saying, it's not just one and done. That it's an ongoing thing through the night. That's a lot of fun, and just the people who's going to be there, reconnect with some of these local guys. Should be a great event.
That was Coach Burdette. One of Coach Burdette's big thing is he wanted to get a lot of his old football alumni players and former athletes that played, whatever, any athlete, just old players, old students to come and just have like a big reunion and just hang out and reminisce and talk and tell stories and just have a good time.
Right there's a Macintosh truck now.
We got Bo Williams going by screaming. I don't know if he said I bought tickets already or
He did.
something. Did he?
He did.
Okay.
He had bought tickets.
Okay, so that's what he was saying. He didn't even give me a chance to shame him. It is going to be a great time, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, if you are hanging around, if you just happen to check this video on YouTube or Facebook, we invite you to please like and share the video, number one. We need the more shares because the more shares, the more eyes. I don't need to go through it in long detail. The more eyes, the more opportunities we have to sell tickets. We only have about 60 tickets left to sell. But when you think about that in terms of money and fundraising, 60 tickets at $100, that's a $6,000 increase that we really would like to have. So we invite you all to please come out and help us sell these final 60 tickets. If you're just thinking about it, come talk to Toby. He'll talk you into it, I promise.
And if you're a business, I know he put a challenge out to Macintosh, but if you're a business and you say, listen, we haven't had the best sales lately or whatever, and that's completely understandable, but if you'd like to give a door prize, the more door prizes we have, the more we can put into the raffle and give away. So, and even if it's like you said, a hat, whatever, okay, but we can combine things and make it worth a big prize.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
anything. And you get recognition for that, too, for supporting that through that. So, yeah, we'll make it work.
How about this? I'm going to ask Caleb Greathouse to work for us here for just a few minutes. Now, he is going to be working for the county here pretty soon. Caleb, when you leave us, I invite you to walk across the road here first. Stop in at Backwood Ramblings and tell them that Drew Miller has challenged them to donate an item or a gift card or something to the cause for a door prize.
Okay.
And then, if you don't mind, I want you to go see Trevor and tell him that I have personally challenged him to be a white sponsor.
Okay.
A white sponsor, and if he has any questions, tell him that stop over here. We'll tell him what it is.
I'll harass him for sure.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Well, Caleb, I'm going to let you go with that. I do appreciate you hanging out with us, though, buddy.
I'm excited about the event.
And again, congratulations, obviously, and we look forward to you representing Roane County as a commissioner, and we look forward to seeing you on the 8th of June.
Absolutely.
He's buying his tickets right now.
Right now. I'm going over to Coach Burdette.
Yeah, well, speaking of Coach Burdette, he's over there chatting up another coach, and Coach Gray, who has bought his tickets, obviously. Yes. Here's how cool this thing is. Now, I talked about the last time this happened, Toby, this elimination dinner that we did, and it was so much fun. And that was just elimination action and the dinner, right? And I believe back then it was a spaghetti dinner, which was all good. And that was it. There was no show after that. Right. So we're adding something to that. But I remember doing that, and a part of our program back in the day, one of our assistant coaches was Brian Chambers. People know him as Wilbur, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wilbur has since, moved down to Florida. Wilbur has since moved. Yeah. Well, Wilbur has since moved down to Florida. He spent some time back here, right? So I'm walking out of Go-Mart this morning with a coffee in hand, and I get somebody yelling at me outside of their window, and I'm a little cagey about it. I don't know who's yelling at me or what they're yelling for. And I turn my head, and it's Wilbur. And he says, come over here. And I walk over to his vehicle. He said, hey, I want you to get a couple of tickets. And I was like, for what? He's like, for the elimination dinner. I was like, oh, my goodness. He's like, I remember that so much fun. I was like, it's going to be a blast. So right there on the spot, Wilbur got a couple of tickets. So that helps the sales, obviously. And we're going to see a lot of really fun people there. It's going to be a lot of fun to have. And I hope people take full advantage of this opportunity because oftentimes I'm around town all the time, guys, and I hear the mumblings of, oh, nothing really to do around here. And I just want to scream at the top of my lungs, yes, there is. Let me just give you one example right now, June 8th.
Right.
You got yourself an opportunity to enjoy an elimination dinner. So what did Coach Gray have to say? Anything good?
Well, just
anything you could say on the air?
Just Coach Gray talking. We talked about a lot of subjects there in a matter of a few minutes. He's excited. He's excited to come to the Raider Rally. Got his tickets this morning. The people that's been to these know what to expect, and they know how much fun it's going to be. And we talked about that some. And so he's excited to get there and come out and see everybody. We've talked about getting the athletes back, and we've had several. I've had several former football players that have reached out and bought tickets, and from Briar Nichols, who was a senior in 2011, All-State football player for us, Lane Epling, Russell May, several guys have wanted to come back and be a part, and I think that's the cool part. Is being able to see those people that we don't get to see all the time, and be able to talk and reminisce and have a good time together, all while supporting our programs.
Well, a lot of those young men that played for you, Coach, they have moved on to bigger and better things in their lives. I'm very proud of a lot of them, as I'm sure
Yes.
you are, and our community is. Just because they graduate doesn't mean they leave us. And they know it, too. They know that they have a free place to come back always and have a good time, and they're going to be a part of this. Oh, Caleb Greathouse walked over to Backwoods, says he's got a thumbs up for you, Toby. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that maybe they contributed something.
Awesome. That would be great.
Well, Coach, you missed it, but my challenge is out there right now. As a white sponsor, as a business owner, I have put my money where my mouth is, and I have just challenged Trevor Mertz at Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance to become a white sponsor at least, get himself his logo out there, get some recognition on the radio as well as during the elimination dinner, and get 2 tickets entered for a chance to win $1,500.
Awesome. There's Ivory Boatwright. She's got her tickets to the Raider Rally.
She does. Yes, she does.
Absolutely. I love it. I love seeing people get involved in this. And I just want to push it so hard, Coach, because I know how fun it is. And I know if people have never done it and they're in, I'm so excited for them. But I'm worried that people are going to miss out on it, and they're going to have no idea what they missed out on. I'm telling you, it is an absolute blast.
Well,
It's not just some passive thing where you sit there like a knot on a log. Toby Wagner's going to get involved. He's going to get you involved. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun.
And like we said, if you spend a night in Charleston, you're spending more than the money that you're going to spend to come here and have an amazing time and around people you know and get a good dinner and a chance to win money. Plus, you get entertainment when it's all said and done.
Here's something for you. I had to go do state softball tournaments Wednesday and yesterday. And I filled up my gas tank on Wednesday morning before I took off, right? I go there, and to fill up my gas tank is, let's just say, not cheap. I go there, I grab some waters that I have to get for the broadcast. I get something to eat for breakfast. I get something to eat for lunch. And then when I leave that evening, I stop and grab something to eat for dinner. I've already spent over $100 just going to broadcast.
Easily.
Let alone
Yes.
going to have some fun. I've spent way more than that in Charleston. Let's just say that on just going out and having a good time, you know. So if you could do it right here in Spencer, and I tell you, if you haven't been to Steel Hollow Estates, by the way, man, Chad and Krista have done that right.
It's not what you
It's
would
not
call
skate
the
land.
old skate land anymore. That's for sure.
It is not skate land for sure. It is a different beast
Now,
nowadays.
if you liked Skateland, the floor is still there.
That is they kept the throwback on the floor. You can still see
You can still see it.
the lines, a few of the lines on the floor there, so that's pretty cool.
It is beautiful. It's nice. And they're gonna have a limited menu. Like they're gonna have the dinner, and then after that, when the comedian's playing, and afterwards, they're gonna have a limited menu to sell if you're still there and you're hungry, you want to buy something. And they said that they will stay open late as long as people are there and having a good time. They will stay open and host us. So that is awesome.
That is a really cool thing. It turns an elimination dinner into a whole evening of fun and excitement, and again a chance to pick the brains of some of these coaches. I know that sometimes you've got to be guarded about that, Coach, but there's going to be people who here's the deal. So if you're going into this season as the head football coach at Roane County High School, right?
Here we go.
You're coming off of a couple of really, really solid seasons, right? And with all you have coming back this year, people are buzzing about Roane County High School football. And what comes with the territory of you being the head coach is they're excited about it. They want to talk about it. And so I imagine people want to pick your brain about, who's going to be where and this and that. And you may not be able to tell them much about that, but they're going to be excited about this season coming up, and they're wanting to talk about it. You know, winning breeds winning, that's for sure.
Well, it's been a great 3 years. What a run we've been on. 27-3 in the regular season. Been in the quarterfinals, state playoffs twice, and we returned 9 starters on both sides of the ball next year. So yeah, there's a lot of excitement, and like I tell my guys, we got a lot of opportunities, but opportunities are just that. It's what you do with those opportunities is what is what defines who we are.
And Toby, with the restructuring, with the 4-class system coming up, that gives Roane County, I think, even more opportunities.
Well, it gives us opportunities as an area where we don't have to travel as far.
That's a big deal for Toby, for sure.
That is a big deal. No, but it brings back if you guys were members of Spencer and then the early years of Roane County, the Little Kanawha Conference, and when they restructured, a lot of those single A teams moved back up a double A. So, I mean, we're going to get a lot of our rivals back. Williamstown, St. Mary's is now double A. I mean, all these Ravenswood's back up to double A now. I mean, so all these
we added
teams,
new. Poca came into the conference.
Poca came to the conference because they were double A and everybody in the Cardinal went to triple A. So they wanted out of the Cardinal conference and said, hey, let's join the Little Kanawha. So there's a quality opponent to put in the Little Kanawha conference.
That is a great opponent in more than just one sport to have.
Correct.
Yeah, and you know, the double A side of the LKC in football, at least for the last couple of years, has been 3 teams. Since 2016, I believe, we've been at 3 teams. And, you know, I mean, that's not much of a conference.
Yeah, for
I mean,
double A, for
right.
sure.
But and because of that, we've had to travel statewide to pick up games, and so our fans are traveling all over to watch us, and now with 11 teams in the conference, I mean, we could potentially play a 10-game LKC conference schedule. You know, probably won't play all 10 teams, but in a rotation we will eventually.
That's good for balance and competitive balance, and again for travel. Number one, my goodness, Oak Glen, Shady Spring, North Marion,
Mingo Central,
Lincoln County.
Yes.
There's a lot of those games that will not be quite as necessary these days.
No,
so that's good to have. Well, let me call George here at the station, folks, and we're going to get back on the radio real quick here. Hopefully he answers. That would help. That would certainly be a good thing. But again, if you have not gotten your tickets yet, we're going to be here for a bit today. Toby, I think you and I are going to come back downtown tomorrow, right? That was originally the plan?
Maybe in the morning.
Maybe in the morning, yep.
Yeah.
Hello, George. 2 minutes? Good.
That is Patrick K. Lance.
It is.
Does Pat have tickets yet?
He does not.
Uh-oh.
He's turning right.
He's turning in. Pat's turning in.
It may not. He may just be coming to show his face. So it may just be. He is pretty.
Listen, we can shame him if we need to. All right. Well, if you're just tuning in on YouTube and Facebook and saying, what in the world am I looking at Coach Ford and Coach Burdette for? Yeah, by the way, I'm not on the camera.
I noticed that.
Sure
Thank you.
Make sure to work it that way. I didn't want to turn people away from the
There is room.
broadcast.
There is room.
We're down here trying to sell tickets, folks, for the Raider Rally, the Elimination Dinner and Show coming up on June 8th. There's Lori Cottrell, former Lori Hambrick, by the way. Talk about somebody who remembers fondly good times at Spencer High School and good teams for the football program. Now we're trying to sell tickets. $100 a ticket gets you dinner. You get a chance to win $1,500 in cash. You get a chance to win any number of really cool door prizes, and you get a show with the comedian Steve Kramer. Look him up.
It's always good when a man walks up with his checkbook.
He's got his checkbook
Look
out,
at
baby.
that guy. And he's a good-looking man at that. Gotta say.
I'll tell you what.
Look at the glare off of that head. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I got my sunglasses on, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, don't you do it, Patrick.
We're going to go on the radio, too, here in about 30 seconds.
Thank God I had enough sense to before I made that comment. Who do I make this? RCH? What?
S.
RCHS.
I didn't know.
Gotcha. 20 seconds till the radio.
100 a ticket.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And Pat said he's buying 10.
15 tickets for Pat.
And then he said the first 8 people that see him, he'll give them a free one.
It's going to be a beautiful evening for graduation.
Yes, it appears that way. Who's that honking?
Well,
There's
appreciate
Angie
you very
Burdette.
much there, George Allen. We are live down here at the courthouse lawn, and again, I mean on the lawn of the Roane County Courthouse. We were talking to a new commissioner there a little bit ago, Caleb Greathouse. Folks, I have already put out my business challenge as a white sponsor for the Roane Raider Rally coming up on June 8th. That's Saturday, June 8th. It's an elimination dinner. You get dinner. You get the chance to win $1,500 in cold hard cash or any number of different prizes, be it cash or just different tour prizes as well. You'll get a really cool show with Steve Kramer, who is a really good comedian. And we're trying to sell some tickets for it. And guess what, Toby Ford?
We just
sold a ticket.
We just sold a ticket to Pat Lance.
Appreciate Pat. He was just in traffic here and decided, hey, I'm going to swing around. And I think he almost cut somebody off in traffic just to get over here to buy a ticket. But, hey, that's one ticket closer to the goal of selling all 200 of them.
That's right. It's a hot item, so he had to get in here and pull in a hurry. So
He came in.
before they're sold
he
out.
came in hot too.
Yes.
Well, my business challenge is out there. I hope somebody stops by and tells Trevor Mertz at Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance that I have challenged him to become a sponsor, at least a white sponsorship. And a white sponsorship will get him a logo on the event, a logo for the season, and recognition throughout. And he'll also get 2 tickets to the event, whether he wants it or not.
Speaking of our white sponsors, Paul went over our maroon ones a minute ago, and here's our white ones that we have.
Oh, yeah, forgot to tell.
Currently, we have ECI, which is Ed Nicholson's business, Cox's Auto Body, DW Excavating, Carpenter's General Store, Juliana Penfold, WVRC, Cash Saver, who we just saw Tank drive by, Roane General Hospital, Family Health Care, Erica Moore, in Steel Hollow Estates, and the mayor, Terry Williams, and his wife, Carol.
Might as well go ahead with the gray sponsor while you're there, Coach
We have
Ford.
one lone gray sponsor right now. We'll be happy to take more if we have them. But our gray sponsor is Norm Daniels down at State Farm.
Fantastic. And again, you guys, and we are looking for more sponsorships business-wise. If you're thinking about sponsoring, why not go ahead and at least sponsor the white sponsorship, because that'll give you 2 tickets to the event. You want to get bold. You want to get big and bold. Go ahead for the maroon sponsorship. That'll give you 5, count them, 5 tickets into the event, which means you have 5 chances to win $1,500.
There you go. Yeah, the more tickets you buy, the more chances you get, obviously.
Yeah, well, if you're just driving around, folks, again, we invite you to, well, number one, just honk at us and wave. That's always fun. Stop by and see us. Coach Ford, Coach Burdette, myself, we're just hanging out, relaxing, 80 degrees with a breeze right now in downtown Spencer.
And shade.
We're under a tree. That was a great job by you guys by picking this location, by the way. But we're doing a Raider Rally ticket drive. That's why we're here. We're trying to sell the last now 57, 58 odd tickets.
Yeah.
58 odd tickets. We've already gotten, again, that means 140 some tickets sold, but we've got to get those last 60 tickets sold, because if you think about the price of the tickets, that's a lot of money going into the student athletes at Roane County High School, and it is always badly needed. And we talk about the cost of just running generally the athletics there, Toby. You know plenty about that, the things that you have to purchase. Individual sport-wise, Coach, you know about that as well. There's a lot of costs that are involved in running a successful program year in and year out, and the money just one year doesn't do it. You got to keep reloading every year.
Yeah, I was talking with Hope Stats, our band director today, and she was just in awe of how much it costs to uniform one kid when he steps out on the field on a Friday night. You're right at $1,000 per kid, between helmets, shoulder pads, jerseys, girdle, knee pads, and pants.
And don't forget the tape.
The tape. We talked about that. Yeah.
I was shocked when Toby Ford told me how much it was just to buy tape for the year.
We were talking today, just today in your room, and you said the reconditioning bill came.
The reconditioning for last year's helmets, $4,700.
Oh.
And by law, that has to be done every year. You have to send your helmets off. They have to be checked by a licensed reconditioner, and they've got to be gone through, new parts, make sure that the shells aren't broken, make sure all the internal guts of them are in good shape, the bladders aren't busted, and anything that is bad has to be replaced. It's got to be checked off by them and sent back to us each and every year.
Yeah, I mean, it just never stops. The bills just keep coming in, and we got to pay for them somehow. And why not do it by having a good time? That's number one, folks. If you go to this elimination dinner, if you've been before, I'm preaching to the choir. if you've never been to an elimination dinner by itself, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's going to be a blast. Toby Wagner, the MC, is going to do a great job of running this event. It's going to be fun. You're going to laugh. You're going to have a good time and just hanging out. And then on top of that and all the food, you get yourself a really good show with a good comedian in Steve Kramer. We invite you to look him up. But again, folks, here we are today down at the courthouse lawn. Not sure how long we're going to stay down here, Toby. We're just going to hang out for a bit and relax. It's good weather. So stop by and see us at the courthouse lawn in downtown Spencer. Folks, if you're driving around, give us a honk, give us a shout, and we'd love to talk to you about this golden opportunity to help out with Raider Athletics. Going to send it back up to the studio to George Allen. We'll check in at the bottom half of the 4 o'clock hour. Back to you, George. Well, Caleb Greathouse gave us a thumbs up, Coach, and he went over to Backwoods. I said challenge them to at least donate something for door prizes. He put a thumbs up, and his next trip was over to McIntosh to try to get Trevor Mertz to understand that I've challenged him. I've challenged his manhood.
A challenge can go a long ways, as we know from before.
And, of course, as Toby mentioned, even if he's not able to do, a white or a maroon sponsorship, just anything would be good. If you can give an item for door prizes, that's great. Yeah, I do know about challenges. Most recently, if those of you out here on Facebook and YouTube follow us on those platforms involved in the 999 challenge, if you don't know what it is, look it up. I'll just leave it at that.
I've seen pieces.
Watch the
TikTok
video.
Pieces.
It's a 38-minute video, and that is about half as long as it took me to do that challenge.
Coach Ford, Drew, we have over text sold 2 tickets.
Really?
Through text message. Jay and Donna Greathouse.
Oh,
fantastic. Awesome. So thank you very much to Jay and Donna Greathouse. Obviously, you know them quite well.
Yes,
their son might be a pretty good player for you.
Yeah, he's been around what seems like a long time now, but he's just going to be a junior.
Yeah, he's a golden veteran at 2 years.
But he's played a lot of games.
Yeah.
Speaking of tech, if you can't get here and see us, or you don't know how to contact us, you can buy them online.
That's an easy way to do things these days. I have yet to make it to that point in my life, guys. I'm still get off my lawn, bring back the draft. I still pay my bills with check. It's not my style, but I know a lot of people like click, click, boom. And you can do that, folks. You can go online. If you just go to the Roane County High School Facebook page, if you go to Toby's Facebook page, you go to Coach Burdette's, go to the football program's Facebook page that's shared everywhere.
It's all over.
The link to go buy tickets online is there. So that's one thing. How do you gauge that? How do you check that? Do you guys have access to find out when people are doing that?
We were able to see it at school, yes.
Okay. So we don't even know. We may have
I think what was the last tally, Coach? Just 2 tickets online?
Just 2 online.
Oh, come on. I know there's some tech people out there that would – they like to shop from home.
You live out of town and you're a former Raider and you want to support Raiders, get online, buy yourself a ticket. Maybe you don't have to be present to win.
You don't have to be present to win.
Yeah, you can be over in Washington State. You can be down in California. You can be down in Florida, up in Maine. And I can reach you right here from where we are in downtown Spencer on our Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to get involved and you say, well, I can't win anything, well, no, you can. You can. Go buy a ticket, put your name in the hat, and you might get a call the next week saying, hey, you know that ticket you bought and supported Roane County Athletics? Well, you won $1,500.
That's it.
Man, it is a beautiful weather day out here. I hope people that are sitting around on their phones decide to come out here and enjoy their time here with us. If you have any questions, today is a good day to ask because you got the horses' mouths right here.
Well, you could have went either way with that, I'm sure.
Speaking of being a head coach, I'm sure that's been uttered before. Hey, it comes with the territory, Coach. I'm just saying.
It's all right. The skin is thick.
You got alligator or armadillo skin, right?
That's
Armadillo
right.
skin.
T-Rex arms. Oh.
Well, it's already been successful, folks. We've sold a ticket in person to Pat Lance.
And 2 to Caleb.
2 to Caleb.
2 tickets to Caleb Greathouse.
And 2 over via text.
2 via text to Jay and Donna Greathouse. Man, I hope those people decide to do themselves a favor and challenge their friends and family. That's something great. Listen, I know that it could be bad to shame people, but shaming them into buying a ticket is not a bad thing.
Shaming them to support the youth of Roane County.
Yeah, that's
is
never
okay.
a bad thing. That is never a bad thing. I'm going to shame Backwood Ramblings again. I'm going to shame them into bringing me an iced coffee drink. That's what I'm going to do.
Think it'll work?
I don't know. Let me send Taylor a message and see if I can shame her into giving me a coffee drink. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Rhode Island was neither a road or an island. Discuss.
There's roads in Rhode Island.
Hey, there we go. We've got our
Terry
sports.
Mullen, they've got tickets.
They've already got tickets? Well, by
Yep.
golly then. That's good news.
Some people jumped the gun and got them early. They were one of the first.
They were one of the first.
Yep.
Indeed.
Let's see. Taylor Cook.
There's no islands in Rhode Island.
There may
Toby
be.
Ford.
Not that I know of. I mean, I've never been to Rhode
I
Island.
mean, they could be like a lake with an island.
It could be. There could be an island in the stream.
There's definitely roads there.
Sorry, folks. Give me a second.
Did
here.
you say islands in the stream?
There are islands in the stream.
Yeah, listen, I am not above, obviously, as we know with those challenges that I just did, I am not above making a mockery of myself to sell tickets. I'll do that. If people want me to sing Islands in the Stream, I'll do it. I'll wait till we go on the radio.
Would you do
If
Kenny
somebody-
Rogers
if
part
somebody
or
ag-
Dolly Parton?
I do both of them. If somebody agrees to buy a ticket right now and then purchases that ticket, yeah, I'll sing on the radio live.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I might buy one myself.
There you go.
They were talking earlier, Paul, when you were talking to Coach Gray, and I mentioned that. I said some businesses are small businesses here, and they might not have the extra money, but if they'd be happy to take, it will take a door prize from them.
We would take
the
door
more
prizes.
door prizes we have, the more we can give out.
And that also gets your name out there.
Sure.
When that door prize is drawn, donated by, and there it is. And plus, we're going to send business right back to your business.
Right back to you.
Think this will work. I sent Taylor Cook from Backwood Ramblings a message. I said I just publicly shamed Backwood Ramblings into bringing me an iced coffee to the courthouse lawn.
Yes, that'll work.
That's got to work, right?
It has to.
I see off in the distance there. Boy, if I could have caught Tim, I'd have tried to get him to buy a ticket. Former Roane County High School football player there, Tim Daniels. Saw him walking over to Backwood Ramblings. So we're just hanging out, folks.
Is
And those
Tim
of
in
you-
town?
Tim, he spends a little time back and forth. I know that he is in Parkersburg, I believe, still, but he's got some property around the area, so I've seen him a couple times over the last couple years. Good to see a former athlete.
Haven't seen Tim in years.
Tim used to work at the radio station, too, so he's got connections here. And, folks, we're just hanging out. If you happen to be eating dinner or something and scrolling on your phone, because I know that's a big thing these days, people bury their faces in their phones, but that's not a bad idea right now. Right now, we're looking forward for people to tuning in. Share the video, please. The more videos that you share, the more eyes find out about this great Raider rally.
If you're on your way to graduation early, you just stop by real quick, get your ticket, and continue on.
Yeah, it takes nothing. I mean, there's a lot of parking spaces right beside us on Church Street. Swing over, grab your ticket, and then go around the municipal building over to the post office and then go right down the bypass.
Get on the bypass.
It's just a small detour for a big event. So, again, the Raider Rally, it's coming up June 8th. Doors open, again, I always ask you this, Toby, 5:30?
Yes, sir.
The doors open at 5:30. They're going to do dinner first. Then they're going to do the elimination action. And then we've got Steve Kramer taking the main stage as well. And, again, they do have adult beverages there at Steel Hollow Estates. If one is so inclined, more than welcome for that. But it is going to be a family-friendly atmosphere, obviously, so it's going to be a fun time no matter what. $100 for a ticket, and that gets you all that we just mentioned and a chance to win $1,500. And right now you guys have some cash prizes in between. I know, Coach Burdette, that you mentioned it the last time. How is it going to be broken down? Is it still the same as the last time? It's going to be broken down into the first tickets.
First ticket drawn wins $250 right out the gate, and then we'll draw 9 more tickets, and then on the next set of 10 tickets drawn, we'll give away a door prize, and we'll do that all the way through ticket number 50. Ticket number 50 will win $100. Each ticket drawn after that back to door prizes until ticket 100, which wins $100. Ticket 150, $100, and door prizes every 10 in between. And then once you get to ticket 195, it's a door prize, 196, $100. I think that's the way it's set up. 197, door prize, 198, $100. 199, $250, and then ticket 200 or whatever the last ticket is that we sell, $1,500.
And here's the deal. There's going to be some banter and some bartering towards those last 5 tickets. That's always the case. And I know that Toby Wagner is going to do that. He is going to offer up, it's almost like Monty Hall's Deal or No Deal. He's going to offer up deals to the final 4 or 5 tickets. He's going to be like, all right, you guys get together. Do you want to share the pool of money that's left? Or do you not want to? Do you want to go for all for broke? Do you want to buy somebody's ticket from them at the last minute? Okay, you want to buy the last ticket? It's going to cost you $500 to the cause. It's going to get wild. Every year we did it, it gets wild, and it's so much fun to see people thinking about those opportunities. Usually there's one person that says no, which means they're going to the final ticket. Yeah, they're going to the final ticket.
Well, Toby told me. I told him when I asked him if he would MC it for us, he said he had a wedding that day. Of course, he has a church over in Ravenswood, but he said, I have a wedding that day. Let me double check the time. And so he did. He said, it's early enough. He said, we'll be there. Mark me down. I said, great. And then he said, how many tickets have you sold or do you plan on selling? I said, well, our businesses have been outstanding and reached out to us, and we have just about everything covered with business sponsors. I said, every ticket is a good for us. I said, well, we want to try to sell 200. And Toby said, man, he goes, if we can get 200 people in there, he goes, we're going to make you some money. He said, I have a lot of things planned, and it's going to be a good time.
I'm telling you, he knows how to do it, folks, and it's so good to have him involved in this event because he's going to make it a good time. I invite, if you've already bought tickets, folks, bring money. Bring extra money. I'm telling you, you're going to want it when the night comes.
If your ticket gets drawn early, you may still have a chance to pull off a pretty good purse if, in fact, you choose to jump back in. Let's just put it that way. There will be other opportunities. It's a fun night. It truly is, and I look forward to it. I can vaguely remember the last one that I was able to go to or ever went to. I was only at one. But there's going to be fun throughout, and you just because your ticket gets drawn does not mean that you're totally out of the race, if you know what I'm saying. So don't don't throw your plate away and go home, because the opportunity, as we spoke about earlier, will still be there.
Yeah, there'll be different opportunities, maybe 50-50 opportunities for a ticket. Who knows? We don't know what's going to go on there. That's why you just got to bring some extra cash with you. Make sure that you're prepared to have a good time there. And that's, again, that's why I love that Toby Wagner's involved. I remember vividly. And the laughter, the excitement as it got closer and closer. People aren't going to want to leave. People want to see somebody win money, even if it's not them. So it's going to be good stuff. Let's see, about 4:30. We're going to go live on the radio here in about 10 minutes.
Coach Ford and I get to witness it all and not even have a ticket in the bucket.
Man, feel sorry for you guys. Right, there goes our superintendent of schools, Dr. Duncan. Did he buy a ticket yet?
He has not.
Oh, somebody's got to challenge him. I could now, since I no longer work for the school system, honestly.
You could?
Yeah.
If you're so inclined.
Somebody get the word to him. I've challenged Dr. Duncan. I have challenged Dr. Duncan. As the leader of this school system, you must, and I implore you, you must buy at least one ticket to the elimination dinner, at least one. Somebody tell him. If you've got his number, I'll tell John Penna. He's got his number.
John Penna?
John cuts his hair.
John, you challenged John.
Oh, yeah, I challenged John.
Last time we did.
John Penna does not have to be there to win money, Drew.
That's what I said. I told him that. I'm going to publicly shame him for the next 20 minutes.
Well, good luck because I haven't seen your iced coffee from Backwoods yet.
I know. I'm a little disappointed. She may not be there. Who knows? Or maybe she's actually working, you know.
She may be. There's been a lot of pizza boxes come out of there. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, gosh, that is right. I forgot.
It is pizza night.
It is pizza night. Oh.
And let me tell you, I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of advertising for Backwoods.
Oh, wow.
That pizza is phenomenal. If
It
that
is
helps,
phenomenal.
if that helps in any way to get a ticket sold, that pizza, and I'm saying out of the absolute splendor of my gut, is phenomenal.
It is fantastic. Some of the best pizza in town.
I can't say yay or nay. I've never had it.
You've never had it. Well, you're missing out. You need to just tonight, Coach Ford, just go over there and order you a pizza and enjoy.
All right.
It's well worth it. It is not your normal size pizza either. You get your money's worth. There's no doubt about it.
I'll take care of this right now. You just give me 5 seconds.
Uh-oh. Drew's doing something on the phone, so who knows what's happening. He's on the phone.
You saw how well it worked last time he tried that.
There she is.
It did work.
Hi, this is Drew. I'm across the courthouse lawn. Hey, we want to order a pizza. Taylor's already delivering me an iced coffee right now, but we want a pizza.
Okay. What do you have in mind?
I didn't have anything in mind. What do we have in mind, fellas? By the way, we're live on YouTube and Facebook right now.
So they can hear me?
I'm just.
Well, they can't really hear you. They don't even know who you are. Don't worry. I'm not going to say any names. I'll keep it quiet.
I'm just not a fungus fan. Other than that, I'm okay.
No fungus, so we don't want any mushrooms. Well, how about we just get a pepperoni pizza then?
All right.
It works.
Can we get a pepperoni pizza?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And
Do you just want pepperoni?
just pepperoni. All right. I'll ask Taylor if she can deliver that to us later.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Who's answering the phones over there? We just ordered a pepperoni pizza from you. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it until Toby said I did. Taylor Cook is here with my iced coffee. I appreciate that. I publicly shamed her. It worked, but then we had to order a pizza too. Can I go and pay for all of it now? We got a pepperoni pizza and an iced coffee. I should have asked you guys if you want anything to drink. Sorry. Yeah, she can bring drinks.
What do you have? Oh, I'll have a lemonade.
That cool, refreshing drink.
Can you mix the sweet tea in the lemonade?
Do they call that an Arnold Palmer or something?
Arnold Palmer.
By golly. Let's get ourselves an Arnold Palmer
So
here.
much for the diet.
No, I'm not gonna, you're going to take it. Thank you. Yeah, can you deliver? That's delivery fee, see? Taylor Cook from Backwood Ramblings, the greatest of all time. The GOAT.
Hey, that car just went the wrong direction.
Whoa!
Sure did. No left-hand turns there.
Or on a one-way.
We just about
Or
witnessed
the
a
one-
wreck.
I guess you can't go right or left on that street.
We just about witnessed a wreck right there in front of us,
No,
folks.
it's no worse than running a red light in front of the Coliseum in Morgantown when the green arrow's on. I'll tell you. There's Natalie Kinder.
Yep.
Did you say you wanted to buy a ticket? Okay.
She said
we'll
yes.
write you
I
down.
think she said 7 tickets.
Yes.
I think Natalie Kinder said 7 tickets. That'll be awesome. That's a great buy right there.
For all her siblings and in-laws.
It wouldn't cover them.
Yeah, there's still more. There's somebody we need to buy a ticket.
Who?
Buffy Hip, the creator and owner of the Busy Bee on Market Street. That's
Oh.
that's a shameless promotion right there. I'm gonna go yell at her.
All right.
Buffy, come buy a ticket from us.
She said hello.
She waved. Close enough.
I think her hand went back and forth 7 times. That was 7 tickets.
Was it elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist? Because I know that. That's the Queen's wave. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist. I'll do it for the public. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist. Huh. That's how you're supposed to wave in a parade if you're a queen.
If you're royalty?
If you are royalty, yes. Well, I haven't heard back from Trevor Murch yet. I'm a little disappointed by that. Figured I would get him, right where it hurts, right in the manhood to just be like, hey, I challenge you to a duel of buying tickets.
At least come over and say, I'm not doing it and fight you.
Yeah,
the manhood can be challenged in several different ways, I suppose.
I'm not above any of that stuff. I will stand in front of this camera and have Trevor Murch beat me up.
Oh, she's back.
If necessary. She did come back.
She's not sure what she's coming back
She
for.
has no idea.
But she
We're
did
going to
come
ask
back.
her to spend money. Ed, how many tickets left? We've got about 58 tickets left, I think. 58.
Less than that.
We are
59 when we started, I
So
think.
about 54.
50 and
50
to the great house.
53.
4 to great houses.
We are on
Caleb
a
and
ticket
Donna.
drive right now.
Yes.
And then Pat has one.
Yes.
There's a
That's
former
54.
Rome County football player, Kenny Kelly.
Kenny Kelly.
Get a hold of that guy.
Come on. I've sent him messages. He's avoiding me.
Oh, is that what's
You
going
know how
on?
it goes.
Yeah, Ed, we've got about 54 tickets left. So if you're interested in challenging somebody, challenge them publicly, please. Challenge them publicly. Don't worry, I'm not going to put you on the air. He just walked right by me. Hey, we're selling elimination dinner tickets. Come buy one. Elimination dinner. You can win $1,500. You get dinner and a meal and a comedian at Steel Hollow. June 8th, Saturday night, June 8th. Look at your schedule and let us know. The busy bee, that is Buffy Hip over there. So, and Brady goes behind us. I see him try to get around us. See, you saw him in the camera right there for a second. Well, she did say she will check her schedule.
Check her schedule.
Check the schedule. I got to get a hold of George. Jeez whiz, it's almost 4:40. Let's go live on the radio again. Do some carnival barking. As I've always said, guys, I'm a shameless promoter. You cannot get me to stop.
Carnival barking like the clown in the dunk tank at the carnival?
Absolutely. I will do that.
That guy was ruthless.
What's up, George? 2.5 minutes. Beautiful, beautiful. I've challenged Trevor Murch to either a sponsorship or a fist fight, one of the two. I mean, if he wants to just donate an item, that's fine,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, we just sooner a sponsorship or an item donation as opposed to a fist fight. But
Well, some people might be
I mean,
a little more into it.
a lazy boy recliner.
UFC fights make a lot of pay-per-view money. People like that. Ooh, a Barca Lounge or a Lazy Boy recliner.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be nice. Yeah, we're putting that challenge out to people. If you've bought a ticket, shame your buddies, shame your friends, shame your family members. Tell them to buy a ticket too. $100 gets you a chance for $1,500, a dinner, and a show with Steve Kramer, the comedian.
1,500, 1 in 200 chance. That's not bad.
And again, as Coach Burdette said, it doesn't matter if you get drawn early. There may be chances to get back into this thing.
True.
and you're either going. You have multiple chances. I think it's right around 20 chances to win your money back.
At least your money back.
At least your money back or more.
That's the crazy thing about this. You could end up possibly, oh, there he goes again. I just shamed Dr. Duncan, and he just drove by again. Didn't even look my way. I get it. Yeah, you get a chance. You could theoretically go down there, get a great meal, have a blast, laughing it up at Steve Kramer, watch people go crazy with the elimination dinner aspect of it, and walk out of there ahead.
We pay you to come do that.
We pay you to come do that. Or you break even. It's a free
Break
night
even.
of activity.
Imagine spending $100 and walking away with $1,500.
We were given a basket today for one of the door prizes from Taylor Vandal Funeral Home.
Appreciate that.
It's got a popcorn pan in, like a popper, a bunch
Really?
of popcorn, some seasonings, a movie, a DVD movie, and then it also has a dinner card for $100 in it, like to Olive Garden or something like that. It's got a Dairy Queen card, and it's got a movie card to go to the movie. So it's a tremendous deal.
How about this? Ed Nicholson, I'll take 2 tickets and challenge all the other contractors in Roane County to match it.
Ed Nichols is already.
2 more, Ed?
He wants 2 more.
2 more. Clarify that for us. Hey, fantastic if you do.
We're having a good time in downtown Spencer on the courthouse lawn. And as I said, exactly on the lawn, we are in and amongst these senior graduate portraits.
Don't be confused. We are actually people. We're not at the portrait.
Yeah, we're not the portraits, by the way.
No.
You can wave at us and you can honk at us. What we would prefer you to do, though, is stop by. If you see us down here on Main Street, stop by, park real quick, come over here, and buy a ticket, at least one ticket, to the elimination dinner called the Raider Rally. It's a big fundraiser coming up on June 8th, Saturday night, June 8th. And what you get for this elimination dinner is an opportunity to win $1,500. And we were just talking before we came on the radio, George, about you could have a chance to win, number one, your money back, or a little more money than you put into it, any number of really cool door prizes that they're offering for it, and you could just have a blast throughout the evening. You're going to get dinner provided by Steel Hollow Estates. Listen, I've had some of their meals, Toby, as you have as well. Awesome stuff. They don't mess around there at Steel Hollow Estates. Then, at the end of all that excitement and fun, you get a concert with Steve Kramer, the comedian. And if you don't know that guy, look him up on YouTube. You'll find some of his stuff, and you'll see what he's all about. It's a really, really good comedian. And we are putting challenges out right now on the radio, on Facebook, and on YouTube. I have a couple of challenges out. Number one, I have a challenge to Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance. Trevor Mertz over there. I have a challenge out to him. There goes one of his trucks. I have a challenge to Trevor to become at least a white sponsor, which means he gets 2 free tickets to the event, a logo and recognition and all that good stuff. So I have a challenge out to there. I shamed Taylor Cook at Backwoods into a free iced coffee, and then we bought a pizza, so we're all good there. I have a personal challenge out there to Dr. Duncan, Superintendent of Roane County Schools. I have a personal challenge out to him. If someone hears this and sees him, say that Drew Miller challenged him to buy at least 1 ticket to this event, right? And then Ed Nicholson of ECI has just challenged.
Now, he is a white sponsor.
He is a white sponsor. So ECI is a white sponsor. They'll get the logo, the recognition, the 2 free tickets. He says, I want 2 more tickets.
2 more.
He said, yep, 2 more, and he's challenging all other contractors in Roane County to match.
Thank you, Ed.
Wow, thank
and that's
you,
a
Ed.
great challenge.
Ed Nicholson, what a dude. And if you're if you think the last name Nicholson, you think, that sounds like somebody who's a really good athlete at Roane County High School. Well, it is. He is the proud grandfather of Mahaley Nicholson, who is here at about what? About a
Not
couple
very
hours,
long.
getting ready to walk across the stage as a
Across the
graduate
stage.
and headed off to Concord to play for the Mountain Lions softball team. And I tell you what, that is a big deal. Ed, thank you so much, not only for the sponsorship, for the extra tickets, and putting out that challenge to any other contractor in Roane County to buy 2 tickets or to sponsor at least a white sponsorship to get 2 tickets and all the other stuff. That's a big deal, guys.
That is a big deal. Thank you, Ed.
Ed's been a great sponsor of ours. He sponsored our football program for several years now and was one of the first ones to jump on board as a sponsor for the rally. And he
Sponsor softball.
he is a great sponsor of Raider Sports.
So there it is, folks, on the radio. You hear it here first. We are down on the courthouse lawn, physically hanging out under one of the trees. We are not a portrait of the seniors, although we all look young and spry. We are not seniors in high school. We may be senior citizens pretty soon, but we are here to try to sell the last few tickets to the Raider Rally Elimination Dinner coming up June 8th. Saturday, June 8th, you get dinner, you get a chance to win $1,500, and you get yourself a show with Steve Kramer, the comedian, And we do want to thank all of our sponsors. We'll continue to roll through those sponsors as we go through here this afternoon. But we do invite you to stop by here, buy your ticket. If you don't want to come down here or if you physically can't, there are many opportunities for you to buy tickets online. All you need to do is go to Roane County High School's Facebook page, search for that link. There's a link that you can go online and you can buy your Elimination Dinner tickets there, or you can go to Toby Ford's page, you go to Coach Burdette's, go to the Roane County High School football page, which is a very active Facebook account as well. You can find the link there, or get your tickets online.
Or you can send us a message and you can mail us
right now. Yeah,
you can just mail the money to us. You don't have to be here in person.
If you have our numbers, just shoot us a message and we'll add you to the list. Toby is right here. He's got all the paperwork for you, and we'll get it put together and we'll get that money put out, and it's going to be a great time. We have right now just about 52 more tickets remaining now after Ed Nicholson kicked butt right there with the extra 2 tickets and the challenge. So, folks, we invite you to stop down here at the courthouse lawn. Just come talk to us. Come talk to Coach Ford, Coach Burdette. If you have any questions, we're still going to be live on Facebook and YouTube. Shoot us a message on there if you want to talk about it and you don't want to come out and see us face-to-face. I do have a challenge, by the way, to Macintosh owner Trevor Mertz. I said either a sponsorship or a fist fight on the courthouse lawn. I don't know which one's going to happen.
We'll see.
I know which one would draw the bigger crowd today.
Yes.
But that's not exactly the one we want to see.
That'd be the fastest fight ever. 2 seconds, I'd fall down. It'd be done. It'd be over. Well, folks, we're going to continue to stay live here on YouTube and Facebook, and we invite you, if you're out there driving around, stop by and see us or honk the horn and wave at us at least. Let us know you're listening to the station. Till then, going to send it back to George Allen in the studio. Check with you on the top half of the 5 o'clock hour. Yeah, I definitely think a fist fight would draw more of a crowd.
We could probably charge money for that, too.
I'd be like in semi-pro, I want to fight Dewey the Bear. I'll wrestle Dewey the Bear. Can we get a bear? Does anybody know how to get a bear? A tame bear, at least? It would have to have a muzzle on it. And they'd have to clip the nails.
The claws.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they don't have to take them all the way off. Just kind of file them down into a nub so
Doll
they're
'em
not
up a
real
little
sharp.
bit.
Yeah, doll them up a little bit.
Make it a fair fight, at least.
Yeah, fair fight for Dewey the Bear. I may be broken down body-wise with 2 bad hips, a couple bad knees, and a little age to me, but I could fight Dewey the Bear.
Dewey the Bear.
Yes.
Reminds me one time Mr. Woods had a picture of him wrestling a bear.
I remember that. Saw that picture. I'm looking forward right now here we go. Taylor Cook again, ready to deliver.
Good Lord, that's a big pizza.
Dude, I didn't tell you. I'm sorry. It's a huge pizza, by the way.
Paul said it was a good size.
It is massive. It is a massive pizza. We're getting ready to get a pizza delivered to us, folks, from Backwood Ramblings. Now, if we can't eat all this, you can come have a piece of it if you buy a ticket. Listen, there are stipulations to everything.
That's a good point.
I'll not fight Dewey the Bear without tickets being sold. Once again, here comes the GOAT Goats, Taylor Cook from Backwood Ramblings, offering us a tremendous pepperoni pizza. And we will shamelessly promote Backwood Ramblings. It is by far, and I'm just going to say it, by far my favorite place to eat in Spencer. I'm sure they get enough of my face daily and weekly over there. But Fridays is their pizza day, in that they sell pizzas by the slice until 1. Okay, they sell them by the slice on Fridays starting at 11 a.m. until 1, or when they sell out. And most of the time, Toby, they sell out before 1. But then they offer whole pizzas throughout the day, and on Saturdays also they do pizzas all day.
Huh.
So they do a great job there, and I do appreciate Taylor. She's good sport. Anytime I'm doing a live remote, she's a good sport. She's been on a few hundred times because I've pulled her onto the radio and on video.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Oh, that pizza smells delicious. Now, it's going to be lava right now, so just hang out for a bit because it is lava. They are really good.
My leg is burning.
Toby is going to be very happy when he sees and eats this pizza, I promise. And that's just the pepperoni one. They make some really good custom pizzas, too.
They do. They have quite the variety.
Again, folks, if you are tuning in right now online, you're like, what in the world is going on right now? I'm looking at a video of Toby Ford, Roane County High School Athletic Director, and Paul Burdette, Roane County High School head football coach, and a Backwood Ramblings Pizza now.
Look right here.
And you're listening to Andrew Miller, the voice of Roane County High School.
There's Ed Nicholson
My
in
golly,
the flesh.
Ed Nicholson said, I want 2 more tickets, and I'm going to challenge, and he wasn't waiting.
Ed came for the pizza, though. Ed came for pizza.
Well,
he smelt it.
If he came for pizza, he's allowed to have some because he's got tickets galore now. And Ed with ECI has challenged all contractors in Roane County.
Thank you.
Every
on this?
one of them. He has challenged the contractors in Roane County. Now, I know a lot of contractors in Roane County, and they need to step up now that he has challenged them. And so Ed stopped by. He is going ahead and paid for his 2 extra tickets.
Yes, sir.
And the challenge is there. The challenge is out there.
Already shared on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Ed has set the challenge.
Fantastic. Okay, here we go. Got another one.
Thank you.
Okay, we got 2 more tickets sold.
Thanks, Ed. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Ed, so much.
Brian Kraft.
I just got a message from Josh Downey.
Oh, Josh Downey.
2 tickets, please, for Josh Downey and Amy Downey. And Josh says, as president of the class of 2001, I challenge my fellow classmates from the class of 2001 to purchase a ticket and support the Raiders.
Awesome. Thank you,
So,
Josh.
2 tickets for Josh and Amy Downey. Thank you so much, Josh. That's a big deal, and he's put the challenge out to the class of 2001. He wants to challenge you all to buy a ticket. Boy, this is going well suddenly, Toby.
Yes.
I think it's because I agreed to fight Dewey the Bear, maybe, but it may not be
It's
because
either
of that.
Dewey the Bear or Trevor Mertz. One of the 2.
It was the challenge of fighting Trevor. I think that's what it was. Well, Coach Paul Burdette looks
Got
like
some news
he
here.
was on the phone. What do you got for us, Coach Burdette?
First and foremost, Mr. Brian Kraft says, I sent Drew a message.
Oh,
I just want to make sure he got it. I will take 2 elimination dinner tickets. Just let me know where to send the money.
I'm sorry, Brian. It hasn't come through yet. Sorry, buddy.
And as I was checking that, I got a phone call from Mr. Ben Goodson, who's purchased 2 tickets already, and he said, I would like to purchase 2 more tickets.
Wow.
So there's 4 more.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Toby's going to have trouble keeping up now.
What was your? I missed your news because I was on the phone.
Okay, so my news is I got a text message from Josh Downey, and he says this, Coach. 2 tickets, please, for Josh Downey and Amy Downey. And as president of the class of 2001, and by the way, a former Roane County High School football player,
Yep.
I challenge my fellow classmates from the class of 2001 to purchase a ticket and support the Raiders.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Amy.
Do appreciate that.
13 this evening right now. The count's up for us tonight, 13. That's
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. We started the evening about 60 tickets away from selling out the 200 tickets that you guys originally had planned to try to sell. And with 13 sold, we are down to 47 tickets needing to be sold. And we are going to continue to carnival bark it up. And again, if I got to sing Islands in the Stream, if I got to fight or wrestle Dewey the Bear, fight Trevor Mertz, whatever it may be, I hope that somebody tells Trevor, by the way, that I would much prefer him to just I either buy a couple tickets, sponsor, and get free tickets, or just put a donation in, like, for a door prize. I would rather not get humiliated physically in front of the courthouse lawn. I would prefer not to have that happen.
Well,
Be
Drew,
my
if he
goal.
got the best of you, I mean, Coach Ford and I are here.
When
We wouldn't let it get too
when
bad.
he got the best of me, not if. There's no if about it.
No, I would say that's enough, Trevor.
That's good.
That's good.
He got some.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to get him to do anything. Right?
You,
Just, that's
you,
enough.
you wouldn't intervene.
That's enough. That's enough.
Oh man.
I do know CPI.
Yes.
I used
And
to
I
be
know
an instructor.
CPR. So while you're doing the CPI, I can do the CPR on Drew.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
Perfect
Like,
combination.
I do have my certification CPI, but only from the other perspective, not from the one of like getting pummeled or anything like that.
Yeah, well, you could restrain him as he tried to punch you in the face.
Man, I would just be holding my face between my hands trying to avoid the pummelage. Hey, is that Kenny Kelly again?
No,
Nope, that's not him that time. That's not him that time.
Kenny Kelly, I contacted Isaac Ryan the other day and said get a hold of Kenny. I've sent some messages, get a hold of some of the other guys on the team that were there, and let's have a good night.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. If you want to get to Kenny, you got to go through.
I know, and they've got some stuff going on.
Oh, I'm so happy for those two. They got a little one on the way, man.
Maybe
That is
another
awesome.
little Kelly running around, and they're working on other things as well. So
It's all right. We appreciate them.
that was a flurry.
A flurry of tickets just went out the door. That is
Yes,
huge.
That was 6 tickets in just a shebang.
Well, here's the other thing I hope that does. I hope that those people, again,
Uh-oh.
Josh Downey, Brian Kraft, Ed Nicholson, they're all challenging people. So there's a challenge out from Ed Nicholson, who is a contractor.
Yes.
He challenges any other contractor in Roane County. So if you're watching this and you know a contractor, then by golly, get it done.
Here's a guy.
Oh, I was going to say the greatest official of all time, but now probably a D official,
Yeah.
Joe Rector.
Still Steve Fett. Let's all be honest. There's no topping Steve Fett.
He did make a great call one night against Webster County, I got to tell you. Cheated in Roane is what was said.
The challenge is out there, again, for any contractor in Roane County. If you're a contractor, Ed Nicholson has challenged you to get tickets. And he said he challenges for 2 tickets. Josh Downey, the former class president of the class of 2001 and former Roane County High School football player, has challenged anybody from the class of 2001 to get tickets. Did Brian Kraft challenge anybody? I didn't hear that part.
He
Coach.
did not, but he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he didn't
bought
have
himself 2 tickets.
He bought himself some tickets. I have a personal challenge out there. Number 1, I challenge Superintendent of Roane County Schools, Dr. Richard Duncan. I challenge him to buy at least 1 ticket. Now, he should just go ahead and buy 2, 1 for he, 1 for Sarah. That would be the smart thing to do. But I won't be brazen about it. I'll just take 1. I also have a challenge business-wise out for Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance owner Trevor Mertz to sponsor as a white sponsor. That'll give him a couple tickets and the logo and all that goes with the sponsorship. Is that all the challenges I have out?
And John Penna.
And John Penna always, who, it's not like I don't talk to the guy, but yeah, I'll keep on him. I will. So I hope those people that challenge, I hope they get a hold of people too. I hope they don't just say I challenge and leave it at that. I hope they shoot them a message and say, hey, they're on live right now. Get a hold of them.
John doesn't even have to give him money. John could give out
free haircuts.
6 free haircuts.
Yeah, John Penna got free haircuts. Guess who doesn't need a free haircut? Joe Rector. Oh, I went
Doesn't
there.
need one.
Only because he's stealing stuff. Hey, we got Pat Williams here, and she's got a checkbook, and that's always a good sign. What's that? Oh, listen, I bought the pizza because Toby's never had Backwood Rambling pizza.
I must say it's pretty good.
I figured he would like it. Yeah, absolutely. Later. So we have got another ticket here for Roane County High School head cheerleading coach.
Yes.
Pat, wait, are you getting 2 tickets? All right, 2 tickets for Patricia Williams. Heck yeah, thank you so much. Do you have any challenges out to anybody?
I challenge any former or current coaches that haven't bought a ticket yet.
Okay.
That'd be a good one.
Pat Williams, who is the head cheerleading coach at Roane County High School, has just bought 2 tickets, and she has put a challenge out. Any former or current Roane County High School coach in any sport.
Do you need 2, Pat, or you just 1? Good. Okay.
Does not have to be a head coach either.
What's
Yep,
his name?
it could be an assistant coach, any current or former high school coach at Roane County High School. Again, could have been a head coach, could have been an assistant coach, could have been a volunteer assistant. No matter what it is, you count. So, so there is the next challenge. All right, I'm going to lift this thing up for a second because I want to eat this pizza, and I don't want people to hear me smacking the gums together. Folks, stick with us here while you watch Toby and Paul eat pizza and enjoy this beautiful afternoon in downtown Spencer. And again, please like and share the video. Please comment. Let us know where you're watching from. If you might put a challenge out on Facebook. It doesn't matter to us if you haven't even bought a ticket. Challenge somebody else anyway, and tag their name so they see it for sure.
There you go.
We're going to go live, folks, here in about 10 minutes on the radio, so stick with us. And, again, we're here in downtown Spencer on the courthouse lawn selling the final 45 now?
Yes.
We've got 45 tickets left to sell, and we are doing a rush to try to get those tickets sold for the Raider Rally coming up on Saturday night, June 8th at Steel Hollow Estates.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.
I may have none. I'll know Sunday. I may have none of those too.
Awesome.
About to raise it off the wall.
Yeah,
Cool.
that'd be awesome.
I like your challenge of former coaches. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is good.
Or current.
Or current, yeah.
They pull up my WVRC account, see if that's where he got it.
Toby, the pizza is good.
Pizza's very good.
You liking the pizza? I'll tell you what, I'll turn this down so we can All right, folks, stick around here 1 minute. Thank you, Anthony. So this is amazing. Put a challenge out, buddy. Tell somebody they need to come buy a ticket. We're here in downtown Spencer on the courthouse lawn. We're trying to sell the final 45 now. Raider Rally tickets, the elimination dinner, the food, the opportunity to win $1,500, and the Steve Kramer comedy show on June 8th. June 8th, Saturday, June 8th, coming up here in just a couple weeks in the evening over at Steel Hollow Estates. We're going to go live on the radio here in just a second, so hang with us. We'll talk all about what we've got so far. And we'll talk about how you can get more tickets or how you can challenge somebody. Still waiting on Trevor Mertz, just saying out there. If anybody knows or has his phone number, tell him the challenge is there. Okay. Oh, this iced coffee is on point.
Dana Camp.
Is that
If
what
we
it is?
believe.
I believe so. Figure they're here to watch Marissi graduate. Nice little segue there.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, George. We are down here, downtown Spencer, on this gorgeous, gorgeous Friday evening, folks. If you are heading to graduation, that's one thing you can never prepare for is what the weather's going to be like. But, guys, the weather is as good as it can be for an outdoor graduation for the class of 2024 at Roane County High School. So that'll be a great thing for the people heading up to County Stadium there. But we're here downtown on the courthouse lawn, physically amongst all of these senior portraits, and we are trying to continue to raise money by selling the final 45-ish Raider Rally tickets. The Raider Rally coming up Saturday, June 8th in the evening over at Steel Hollow Estates, a beautiful location that Chad and Krista Kuhn have remodeled and opened, and if you haven't been there, it is wonderful. I'm here with head football coach at Roane County High School, Paul Burdette, and the athletic director at Roane County High School, Toby Ford. And it's been a successful last hour as far as ticket sales are concerned, fellas.
That's for sure. We got, what 13 or 14 sold today?
Yeah, we hit a big flurry there. Sold probably 6 in a matter of about 45 seconds.
Yeah, big stuff going on. We've got some challenges out here. And, again, we're only going to be here for the next 45 minutes. Coach Burdette has to go get some stuff done and head back out to, I believe, the high school, right, Coach?
Yep.
Getting ready for graduation ceremonies. But I'll be hanging down here until the 6 o'clock hour, obviously. We're trying to sell the final 45-ish tickets for the Raider Rally. What you get, folks, for that is you get dinner served by Steel Hollow Estates. You get a chance to win $1,500. That's just the grand prize. You have a chance to win all manner of other amounts of money. You could win your money back. You could win $50. You could eventually win $250. You could win one of many awesome door prizes that event. And then after all that is said and done, you have an opportunity to watch a great comedy show with Steve Kramer. If you haven't seen any of his work, look him up on YouTube. You can find some clips of him, and you can see what he's all about as far as his comedy is concerned. This is going to be the first year, Toby, of what you guys hope to be an every-year deal. And I tell you what, I've said it thousands of times now. If you've never been to an elimination dinner, you are going to be incredibly happy you bought a ticket to do this because it's so much fun. We got Toby Wagner coming back to Roane County to MC the event, and he'll make it a great time for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you've already been to one, you know what you're getting ready to walk into. If you've never been to one, we hope you take the chance to get a ticket because it's going to be a big deal. And, Toby, this is something that you guys want to make an every-year deal.
We sure would like to. I'll tell you what, our businesses, we can't do without their help, and they have gone over and above this year. And we hope that we're able to do that every year, and I'm sure that because every time we ask, Drew, this community steps up. So I'm sure they would be in to do it. And if we can meet the goal, and then if people will see what kind of good time it is, and then hopefully carry it on, like you said, for now on out,
Just got a text message, by the way, from Trevor Mertz. And he said, "What are you trashing me for? Details, please." So I'll talk to Trevor here in just a minute off of the radio side of things, and I'll explain that the initial thing is the challenge of a white sponsorship to get a couple free tickets and, of course, sponsor this great event, the Raider Rally. It's going to be a great time coming up here in a couple of weeks. We've been very successful here. We've got some challenges we want to talk about real quick. So Ed Nicholson, who runs ECI, is a contractor, and he bought – not only does he have a white sponsorship, so he has already got 2 tickets, he bought 2 more tickets, and then he challenged any other contractor in Roane County to buy at least 2 tickets. You can buy 1, that's fine, whatever we can get. But he challenged everybody who is a contractor in Roane County, and I know there's a bunch of them, folks, so get a hold of your contractors and let them know that Ed has put out that challenge. Of course, Brian Kraft has challenged people to buy a ticket. Josh Downey and Amy Downey, Josh, the president of the class of 2001, bought 2 tickets for he and Amy and challenged anybody else in the class of 2001 to buy at least 1 ticket to support Roane County athletes. We also had Ben Goodson buy a couple more tickets and challenge some people to do it. I have personal challenges out there. I know that Dr. Duncan is in his vehicle as we speak, driving back, hopefully, from Mount Reedy, heading to the high school for graduation. If he is, and if he happens to listen to this radio station, I challenge you, Dr. Duncan, 1 ticket at least. 1 ticket at least. And if somebody knows him and wants to shoot him a message, say, hey, Drew Miller at the radio station's trashing you right now, saying you won't even buy 1 ticket. No, I'm not trash. I'm just challenging him to buy a ticket. I also have a challenge out to a business challenge as a white sponsorship myself. I'm challenging a business to be a sponsor as well, and I'm challenging Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Supply, and Trevor Mertz to buy in on a sponsorship, buy a ticket, or donate something as a door prize as well. And again, let's talk about, guys, if people can't get here, obviously, right now, how do they get a ticket from you guys?
Well, first and foremost, they can come right here tonight and pick them up a ticket before we close up shop. But if you would message myself or Coach Ford on any type of outlet, whether it be Facebook or if you have Messenger or via text.
If you happen to have your phone number, right?
Yeah, if you happen to have it. I don't give it to a lot of people, but it is floating around, I guess. You can do it that way as well, and let us know you want to buy a ticket, and then you can drop the money off at the school to us, or you can mail it to the school, or you can mail it to us personally if if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, however you want to. There's also a way to buy tickets online. Did you mention that already? Did I just miss
That's Coach
that?
Ford's gig.
Okay, Coach Ford. How can they get tickets online? Let's say somebody's in the state of Washington, knows they're not coming back for this. You don't have to be there to win the money, by the way, folks. You can win the money by just buying a ticket. So let's say somebody's in the state of Washington, won't come back, can't get back, but wants a ticket. How do they get one?
They can go on Facebook on the Roane County High School Facebook page, or the Roane County football page, or Toby Ford page, or Paul Burdette page, and numerous other people have shared our post.
Yes.
So anyway, it's out there on Facebook, and anyway, you'll see a post that says Raider Rally, tells all about it, and then it has a little link that you can click, and it'll take you right to the page to buy the ticket. Simple as that.
Very, very simple. And again, folks, we are down here on the courthouse lawn in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. We'll be here for just about 40 more minutes. So if you want to go ahead and get your tickets right now, come on down, see us, hang out with us for just a bit. And if you're heading to graduation, be sure to stop by here before you go
Another
and
ticket
pick up
sold.
a ticket. Another ticket sold. Who do we have?
Danielle Williams said, "Can you please save me 1 elimination dinner ticket, please?"
Fantastic, Danielle Williams. Well, we just had Pat Williams, by the way, the head Roane County High School cheerleading coach, also buy 2 tickets, and she challenged, speaking of challenges, she challenged all former or current Roane County High School coaches, be it head coach, assistant coach, volunteer, if you've ever been one or currently are one, she challenges you.
John Gray met that challenge.
John Gray did meet that.
John Gray
Before
did
the
meet that.
challenge was laid down,
Oh,
but he did meet it.
He did meet the challenge.
The
So.
very first challenge, let me tell you this. The very first challenge that we saw was on Facebook, by the way.
Okay.
And it was from Mr. Ben Ashley at Ashley Insurance.
Okay.
He made a giant post about how happy he was to see the elimination dinner come back because they're such a fun time, and he challenged any business to hop in and support.
Fantastic. I forgot about that one. So, yeah, step up, folks, and get involved in this. You will not be disappointed. You're going to give money for a great cause, but you're going to get so much in return with a great night on Saturday, June 8th in Spencer at Steel Hollow Estates. Folks, we're going to check in one more time on the radio at the bottom half, of the 5 o'clock hour, and we'll be here again tomorrow. Toby and I will be downtown in the morning, so we'll keep Carnival barking until we get those last 40-some-odd tickets sold for the Raider Rally. Going to send it back up to the studio to George Allen. George, we'll check in with you one more time after this. So I got to get a hold of Trevor here. That's so good.
Caleb came through. Let's see if he can come through all of his campaign promises.
We are set up on the front house lawn. I don't think you guys need to hear me do that. Sorry.
Hello.
There's Penna, by the way.
I hope you're listening to WFB, buddy.
Yeah, I hope you're on Facebook right now, because we are going to trash you. What else lawn selling tickets? I'm going to do this spot.
Would be easier.
For the Raider Rally Elimination Dinner. Period. I sponsor.
Well, they have lucked out Coach Burdette tonight for the
It's beautiful.
weather for the graduation.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's
It's not going to be hot.
Mhm.
There's a nice breeze blowing,
As a white sponsor.
and it's absolutely beautiful up there on the field as well.
Free tickets.
What a gorgeous backdrop for
Whoever
graduation.
whoever set that stuff up today, I heard they did a heck of a job.
Yeah.
Out
Well,
to McIntosh.
you know, people get contracted to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Period. And then we went off the rails. And I challenge you to either sponsor or have a fist fight on the courthouse lawn. LOL.
Oh, he had to cap it off with the LOL.
Have to. All right, so I have responded to Trevor Mertz right now. He was wondering what I he said. I hear you're trashing me. What's going on here? So I don't know if Trevor is still over at the building right now at McIntosh or not. He may not be at this point. It is 5:30. I think did they close at 5? I don't remember.
I don't know. I remember the old ads in the paper say shop till 6 on Fridays.
Oh, heck, maybe he is open until. Maybe that's
don't
why
know.
he's not here yet.
That could be.
Well, somebody did tell him that I was coming for him.
He got the word.
He got the word. Oh gosh, now I'm nervous because he may say, "Okay, I'm not going to sponsor this, but I'll take you. I'll take you on the courthouse
take
lawn."
the fight.
Yeah, that's a little nerve wracking.
You might need to ask for the double shot of espresso or something over there from
Yeah.
Backwood Rambling. You're still ready to go.
I do want to thank Taylor Cook over there at Backwood Ramblings for dropping off our pizza, our drinks, and she's such a good sport every time. And of course, again, we invite you guys to go visit Backwood Ramblings. If you have not, then my goodness, what are you doing with your life?
A very good pizza. That's
Yeah, Toby had his first pizza, got a lemonade. Coach Burdette got an Arnold Palmer. Mixed it up a little bit there with the iced tea and lemonade. So, yeah, we'll be here for just about 30 more minutes. Coach Burdette's got to leave here in about 15 minutes. But, Toby, what are you doing? Are you going too?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Well, here's what I don't.
If I have to go home, I can just. It's just a 30
His
second
trip
drive.
home is not quite what mine is.
This is true. This is true. You're both going the same way initially, but yours is extended a little further.
Just a little poke. It's not too far, really. We're far enough outside of town that I'm in the country, but close enough that I'm out of town.
Okay,
What's so funny?
now I'm worried
All right.
because he didn't clarify this statement. Trevor just said, "That's it. I'm coming down there," with 3 exclamation points.
Oh,
So
Well-
I don't know what we're about to see here. I hope
I'd say.
I hope he's got his wallet out. Of course, that might be a tactic, like, oh, put my guard down. He's got the wallet out, meaning he's going to buy tickets, and then boom, and then I'm done.
yes.
Or it could be no sight of wallet, just a fist of fury.
He's got the length, man. He's got the reach advantage. He's way more in
You just got
shape
to-
than I
You
am.
just got to wade in.
I think you
You
just
just got to wade in. Tackling.
you just threw it out there before thinking about it, didn't you?
Yes, I didn't think about this at all. I did not think about this. I would rather right now wrestle Dewey the Bear than whatever's getting ready to happen. I would rather wrestle Dewey the Bear. All right. So we're trying to sell some more Raider Rally tickets. We've sold now, 17 tickets today? 16, 15, somewhere around there?
Somewhere around
It's
there.
been a good couple hours.
We only had 60 to start with. We're down to about 40-some, low 40s. And again, Toby and I will be back here tomorrow trying to continue to sell these things. And the reason we're trying to sell them early, for those of you out there on Facebook and YouTube, is we're trying to get a head count, obviously, to give to Steel Hollow Estates for the dinner portion because, man, is it difficult to plan for a dinner for 200 people if
Correct.
there's going to be 200.
It'd be
Right.
200.
Yeah, there's quite the discrepancy between 160 and 200. You know what I mean? You're gonna if they only prepare for 160, and we get people by Thursday before, and we get the 200. It makes it rough on Steel Hollow Estates.
I'll be right back with you. Hold on a second.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
I guess you're responding to Trevor. He chickened out. He's not going to come down and fight you anymore, is he?
Well, hold on.
For a small town, we have a lot of traffic.
It has not stopped, has it?
It has not.
Beautiful day, though, I'll tell you that.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so the white sponsorship, you get your logo on a banner.
Yes, sir.
Banner. Where at the high school?
No,
Just give me 1 second and I'll read it to you. How's that?
Okay.
White sponsorship gets advertisement, brand logo on sign at event, brand logo at field, game day advertising, and 2 tickets to the event.
At the event, logo at the football stadium. Advertising.
Goes John Pena again.
he just avoids the challenges.
Yep.
What was the last one? Sorry.
2 tickets to the event.
Okay, I got that part. Okay. Is that
Advertisement, brand logo on sign at field, at event, brand logo at field, game day advertising, 2
Yeah.
tickets.
okay? I'll see what he says. So here's the deal. Trevor Mertz said, since it will be bad for business to try and talk on the radio with a fat lip, I'll sponsor. Now the question is, what kind of sponsorship he's going to be? Now I think he should not worry about a fat lip. He should worry about me talking with a fat lip.
Well,
You gain some respect there. so-
maybe you intimidate him.
Tell him he gets all that and name on football T-shirt, camp T-shirts, and a banner at the field for
For
the
1,000.
maroon
And he has 3 extra
and
tickets.
5 tickets.
That's right. For those people who work hard for him, maybe he could just give him a ticket to come to the rally with him.
Christmas bonus early.
Memorial Day bonus.
Memorial Day bonus.
Who could blame him for that? We've gone a little silent here, but
Sorry, I tried to
no,
take
it's
care
on,
of business
it's
there.
on Coach Ford and I, to be honest with you. We're not as gabby as what you are, Drew.
Listen,
we
I
don't do it
wasn't-
for a living either.
I wasn't born with much, but ability to talk is one thing I was born with. I'm just trying to get the particulars on the sponsorship from Macintosh, and how about that? It took consistency, berating, threats of violence, but it can be done. You can publicly shame anybody. I'm not suggesting that's how you do it, folks, obviously. The question is, will you all put the I'm going to, if once I get the information from Trevor, I'm going to find out, I'm going to have him put out a challenge to a business and see what he says.
Here, maybe you should send this to him. It explains it all.
Just shoot me a message with it.
I did.
Okay.
It's kind of like a soap opera has unfolded here this evening
Yeah, well,
with your challenge to Trevor.
cooler heads have prevailed here.
Yeah.
Copy and paste. See, I can
You're
do some things.
technologically
I could do
savvy.
some technological stuff, folks. All right, what time is it? It is 5:36. I'm going to go ahead and call George back. We're going to get you guys on one more time before you got to go, Coach. Sound good?
10-4.
Okay. Meanwhile, we'll wait for Trevor to look at all that information you just gave him. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Told you I'd sing on the air. I don't care. I'll do whatever I need to. I am above nothing. What's up, George? Beautiful.
Time it right all time.
I don't know how. It's just good stuff. It's just good stuff.
You got the ESPN.
I do. Listen, ESPN ain't got nothing on WVRC streaming services.
WVRC.
Tell you what, working for West Virginia Metro News was pretty wild. It's pretty good. That was fun. Got to work with Fred Sr. in a game. Got to work with Luke Wiggs, Kyle's son, who's really good. Fred Jr. for a bunch of them. That's neat, man. Very, very cool. All right. Well, if we get close to 20 today, maybe we get a couple more tomorrow and just keep on pressuring. Well, George, we do have a great update for you guys as we're down here on the courthouse lawn selling as many as we can. Raider Rally tickets. What is the Raider Rally? It is a great event coming up on Saturday, June 8th. That is just a couple of weeks away at Steel Hollow Estates. And what is included in these tickets? You get the ticket to the elimination dinner. And that's an opportunity for you to win a grand prize of up to $1,500. Also, many other prizes, some of them monetary, some upwards of $250, some of $100, some of $50. You've got a lot of door prizes to give away. You also get a dinner served by Steel Hollow Estates, and then at the end of the evening, you get a chance at a great comedy show featuring comedian Steve Kramer. If you've not seen any of his stuff, we invite you to look him up on YouTube, find some clips, and see what his humor is all about. And we're trying to sell as many tickets as we can. There's only a few left. We started this evening with just about 60 tickets remaining, and we're trying to get them all sold. We want to get to that big 200 number, and there's multiple ways that we can do that. And we've been very successful so far. I think we've sold nearly 20 tickets here today, but we're still pushing, trying to make it happen. And one of the things that we've got going on is challenges. Now, there are ways that you can get tickets. You can just buy a ticket, number one, and tickets cost $100 a piece. And again, before you see that number and say, oh, what, $100? Blah, blah, blah. No. You get all that stuff that we just talked about, and you have a chance to win money back, all that good stuff. And I want you to compare that. Anybody who goes out on the town in Parkersburg or Charleston or Huntington or even Ripley, I want you to compare what you would spend on a trip out versus an evening in Spencer, West Virginia. And do the math on that and then say, oh, okay, so it's a really fun night in Spencer, and I'm not going to spend any more than I would traveling out of town. Yeah, that's why it's such a good deal to get these tickets. And if you've never been to an elimination dinner, I promise you, you will not be disappointed with that. So you can buy your individual tickets by, of course, you can contact us right now if you want to shoot a message on YouTube or Facebook. We are live on our website, or live on our radio stations, YouTube and Facebook, by the way, on WVRC 104.7 FM. We've actually got some people who have bought tickets that way. If you want, you can get a hold of Coach Paul Burdette on Facebook or Coach Toby Ford on Facebook. Shoot them an instant message, or what do they call those things? Messenger message? Anyways,
Sure.
Send them a message and say, I want tickets, and they'll get everything figured out. Or you can go online. There's an online site where you can go buy tickets there. If you need to find that, there's many, many people who have shared this link. But you can go to Roane County High School's Facebook page. You can go to Roane County High School football's Facebook page. Go to Coach Paul Burdette's Facebook page, Toby Ford's Facebook page. WVRC has shared the link. So there's a lot of ways that you can find that. And the other way is you can become a business sponsor. Now, I have been calling out Trevor Mertz at Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance for the better part of 2 hours now, guys. It's almost come to fisticuffs, but cooler heads have prevailed. Trevor at Macintosh said that he would rather just sponsor than have to come down here and work me over like he would certainly do. So I want to thank Trevor over at Macintosh for becoming one of those sponsors. And if you want to become a sponsor, ask us, figure it out, and we'll let you know how you can get that done. And really, Toby, Paul, the sponsors are what are necessary to get this done the way you guys want to get it done, and they have done a tremendous job, as they always do in Roane County, by stepping up big.
Always. It doesn't matter what we ask for, and it's not just Roane County High School sports asking all the time. Everybody in this community always steps up for our youth. And it's unbelievable to me how it happens, but it does. And we cannot thank them enough. And you're right. If it wasn't for them, this would not happen, and a lot of things that we do for our youth in this county would not happen.
It would not, and I want to go ahead and recognize our sponsors one more time. I've got them all pulled up here. Maroon Sponsors, which is the highest tier that you can sponsor at. Ox Energy, West Virginia Army National Guard, Ashley Insurance, R&R Well Service, Handy Mart, Poca Valley Bank, Slate Auto and Transmission, Hildreth Supply, Conserve, Affordable Pest Control, Shamlin Brothers, and Taylor Vandal Funeral Home. White sponsorships, ECI, which is Ed Nicholson, who just came in and bought another 2 tickets and challenged any contractors in the county to either sponsor or buy tickets for themselves to the event. Cox Auto Body, DW Excavating, Carpenter's General Store, Juliana Pinfold, WVRC, Cash Saver, Roane County Family Healthcare, Roane General Hospital, Erica Moore, Still Hollow Estates, and at the gray level, our loan sponsor at the gray level is Norm Daniels, State Farm Insurance.
On the bottom of your white there, if you see the mayor's name.
I'm sorry, yes, it wasn't in a graphic. Mayor Terry Williams and Carol Williams.
And then you said that a new white sponsor just now was.
Well, I'm
no,
trying.
No level yet.
I'm still trying to figure it out. So, but I've got a message that someone posted that says, check your account on WVRC, because somebody wants to buy a ticket, and I'm still looking for that. So someone out there in the ether wants to buy a ticket. So I don't know who that is, folks.
While we're on the
try to get with that.
While we're on the subject of tickets sold, Rhonda and Adam Webb have purchased 2 tickets.
All right.
So there's 2 more.
Thank you,
That is
Rhonda and
awesome.
Adam.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all so much for that. Of course, talk about 2 Rome County High School graduates, 2 former outstanding athletes in their own right, and now have come back from Ohio, by the way, and they've got a son in Mac Webb, who is a tremendous wrestler as a freshman this year, and so that's just another thing for them to want to get involved in. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Rhonda, so much. I will find out the details before I go off the Facebook and YouTube about the Macintosh sponsorship. Trevor's got a lot of stuff to read through, but again, guys, I'm so thankful that cooler heads prevailed in that situation, and I didn't have to run for my life on the courthouse lawn because that would make for great video, but not great for my body. Folks, we do appreciate you for having joined us on the radio side of things. George, I want to thank you for not even knowing you were going to be doing a live remote here, but do appreciate you for putting us on there on the radio side of things. And, folks, again, if you're looking for Raider Rally tickets, if you're looking to challenge somebody, stay with us on YouTube and Facebook for the next 40 minutes, and also look for us tomorrow. Toby Ford and myself are going to be down here tomorrow early in the day, and we're going to continue this push until we sell out the final 40-some-odd tickets to the Raider Rally. Guys, appreciate you on the radio side of things. Thanks for doing what you're doing here. It's going to be a great night on June 8th, and we look forward to it.
Thank you for having us, Drew.
Well, that'll do it for us on the radio side of things, folks. And again, stick with us for a couple more minutes. And if you need any information, get a hold of one of us, and we'll make sure to get you the information that you need. Back to you, George. Okay, I am still looking to try. I don't know if somebody put it on the old Facebook account. I don't know if they sent me a DM or just put a post up. I have no idea.
Thank you, everybody. I'll say this on YouTube before I leave and Facebook. Thank you for everybody who bought a ticket tonight. It's not too late. It's going to be a great night. Come out and enjoy it with us.
Well, Coach, I do appreciate you for spending your time with us. I know you got to go, so thank you for joining us. And, again, this is going to be a great thing that happens. Toby, you're with me for just a couple more minutes. I do appreciate that. And we're going to try to continue to figure out all this information. Are they sending me, Toby, on a wild goose chase here trying to find this? Somebody said it was on mine. Okay. Let me look at my personal account first. Okay, the WVRC account. I don't see anything yet. Thank you. Oh, well. Switch accounts. I see a message from the old one. Let me switch back to this one. Is that Kiddo News? No. Nope, it's not there. Let me go back here to the messages. Toby, I think this is a wild goose chase. I don't know what is happening here.
I think Trevor's punking you.
Poking the bear.
Punking him.
Is Trevor punking me now after all that went down? That's not the messages, so.
Will they post it on YouTube or something?
That's what I'm trying to see. It said on your account, your Facebook account. See you, Coach. Let me one more try here, Toby. One more try. And then I will check YouTube. You're correct. Okay. Reacted to your video. Let me pull up the video itself and see if I'm missing something. I don't see anything there. This is maddening. Seconds ago.
Where'd you get that message at? To bring you onto this?
It was on Messenger.
On Messenger?
Yeah, but I can't find even that video, though. I can't find that post now. So I don't know if I'm getting jobbed or what. Shared your video. Yes, I'm sorry, folks. Just hang out with me a second while I'm having a midlife crisis here online. Trying to figure out, because somebody wanted a ticket. I just can't find where it is that they wanted or where they sent me a message to get one of those tickets. Well, if somebody's out there and somebody knows who that was that wanted a ticket, please shoot me a message on our live feed on Facebook. I would prefer that if you can. Find our video right now. You'll see the picture of Toby Ford just hanging out. And shoot us a message on there. And if you wanted a ticket, I apologize. I can't find it anywhere on any of my social media, Toby, so I don't know. It could be Trevor just messing with me. It very easily could be. It very easily could be. Anyway, so we're here for another about 10 minutes. Okay. Yes, Jason Potter says that whole Trevor Fights thing got him all messed up. Yes, it does. It does. I don't know.
He's flustered.
I'm flustered because somebody wanted a ticket, and I'm just fearing for my life still. So, Toby, we're here for about 10 more minutes on YouTube and Facebook. We do appreciate everybody who has tuned in and has commented. Number one, the people who have bought tickets.
Okay, yeah, I mean
that's
well,
it.
A very successful evening. I would definitely call it that. Thank you guys. Thank you businesses. Thank you people that have bought tickets. Thank you people who have donated. Door prizes. It's just amazing. And I'm telling you, I really think it's going to be a fun night, June 8th.
There's no thinking about it. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's going to be hilarity, not just from the comedy show from Steve Kramer. I promise you all, Toby Wagner's going to make it a fun time during the elimination dinner. It's going to get intense and fun, and there's going to be a lot of laughter had and a lot of fun had in the first part of it. You're going to get a great meal. I'm telling you, they know how to do it. Chad and Krista Kuhn know what they're doing. They do it well. They are a premier event venue. I would say that in the greater 10-county area. They're a great event center, and they know what they're doing to help people have the best time every time they go there. So we've got some tickets to sell still. We got about 40-some tickets that we need to get rid of, folks. And, again, you can do it in multiple ways. You can contact Toby, contact Coach Burdette on Facebook to shoot him a message. Say, hey, I want tickets. And then you guys can work out the details on how they're going to get the money to you and all that stuff. You don't have to be there to win.
Don't be present to win.
Yeah, if you're out of state, out of county, and can't make it back, go online and buy your tickets on the online link you can find at Roane County High School's Facebook page, the high school football team's Facebook page, Toby Ford's football page, Coach Burdette's. He's helps run the football page on Facebook. WVRC, we've shared the link as well. So there are many places you can find it. If you want us to send you the link, just shoot us a message, and we'll get the link to you. No big deal. So you can find any way you want to get a ticket personally, and then you can challenge people if you'd like. We've had a couple of challenges come to fruition, which is nice. But if you're a business owner or if you're an individual that wants to sponsor it, you can do that as well. If you're just a guy that says, hey, I want to sponsor it, put my name on the logo. You get a logo on the banner at the event. You'll get a logo on the banner at the football stadium. You get some advertising opportunities throughout the football season. And, again, you get 2 free tickets. That's the white sponsorship for $500. Again, you get 2 tickets back for that for free. That's $100 a piece. So you get $200 of that back and a chance to win $1,500. So that's a big deal.
Yes, I mean, I'm telling you, and the prizes, even the raffle prizes are going to be worth. A lot of them are worth $100 or more, so you get your money. It might not be cash, but you're going to get your money back, the value of the prize.
Yeah,
so,
the one that you told me about was the one that I was most interested in, and that was the Blackstone Griddle Grill. Those things are absolutely as popular as they can be right now. And if you get one at the store, you're looking at about $287 for that thing. Don't worry, I priced them, Toby. I've been looking for one, but hey, if I can win one, that's fine with me. I'll take it.
There you go.
And that's just a door prize. That's one prize that we're talking about that you get your ticket drawn right, then you're going to win that.
That's correct.
And again, if you have your number drawn early, that doesn't mean it's over for you. If you have some cash to spend, there's a chance you could get back into it late and still have another chance at that $1,500 grand prize. So going to be a great, great time. And I'm imploring people, there are things to do in Roane County, and this is one of the coolest things that you're going to get a chance to do. It's a full evening of fun, food, festivities, and you're going to a great cause. Roane County High School athletics, it takes a village, and it takes a village's money, honestly, every year to run this athletic department the way you run it, Toby, because if you go around the states, and I do, and I go to many places, you're well known People don't see the behind the scenes of it, but you're well respected as an athletic director from different places, different schools. They've always got something good to say about you, but it doesn't just happen with a smile. It takes you grinding out things and trying to raise that money to make it easier on your coaches, to make it easier on the administration, and the students and the athletes don't even know what's going on. They're just like, yeah, we got a bus, no big deal, right?
That's correct. And that's what it's all about. The kids have a good experience and get through high school with the best experience they can possibly have, and that's the goal. And the people of Roane County always embrace that and help us out, and we can't thank them enough.
Yeah, it's a good time. So I think we've covered all of our bases on that with how you could get it. And again, what time is it? 5:54. Oh, folks, you got 6 minutes. That's it. You got listen. If you can't get here to buy a ticket in person, that's okay. Toby, what time we want to do this tomorrow? I don't care.
Well, I got a birthday party to go to at Ravenswood at 1 o'clock.
I have a graduation-ish thing to go to at 2.
Well, there you go. I don't know, 10-ish? 9, 10
o'clock sounds good to me. That lets me sleep in just a little bit longer on a Saturday, which is good with me. I don't have a problem with sleeping in a little bit more.
Old Lucas Peary has turned 1, and they're celebrating
That's
tomorrow.
right. So everybody, Coach Matt Peary, of course, people obviously by now know he has been so good for Roane County, for the kids, number one, for the athletes, the student athletes, as a football coach, as a basketball coach, and just as a teacher in general. He and Allie both have decided that they are heading back to Matt's hometown in Ravenswood. He has become the head football coach at Ravenswood High School, and we're so proud of him, what's going on in his young life. And, of course, they had a kid just a while back, and well, about a year ago. About a year ago. And so that's a great celebration for them. But we're going to be here. Hey, speaking of contractors, hey, you got a challenge out for contractors right now. There's Mahaley Nicholson, speaking of.
Heading to graduation.
Nicholson. I'm going to bring Anthony and Sherry Roberts over here. Well, Sherry's going to come over here for a second. I hope she doesn't get run over just to talk to us.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, it's Antoine and Sherry. Oh, sorry, Anthony. Sorry.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you don't have to go in the air. So,
Antoine does.
there is a challenge
Anthony
right
does.
now to every contractor in Roane County. The challenge is from Ed Nicholson at ECI. So we're trying to sell tickets for the Raider Rally, which is the elimination dinner and the show the 8th of June. You don't have to be there. You don't have to buy tickets if you don't. You can
Antoine.
also
How are
sponsor
you?
it. And he is going to challenge out to any contractor in Roane County.
I saw you
who either
jogging
sponsor at the white sponsorship, which would give you 2 free tickets and chance to be or
You were down here by Armorsville.
so that's the challenge. And I saw you guys, and I know you're contractors. So it has been, the gauntlet has been laid down. The gauntlet has been laid down to ADR Construction, folks. I did it. I just laid it down. They didn't even know. Anthony and Sherry were walking out of Backwood Ramblings, and I got him. I got him, Toby. Well, I got him over here. I got him over here.
You're going to be.
Yeah, listen, I sucked Sherry in on this, and she'll tell you all the details. Think it over. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Rhode Island was neither a road nor an island. Discuss. She'll tell you all about it, and then you can contact myself or Toby Ford, and we'll go from there.
There you go.
Hey, it's better than I challenged on my business side. I challenged McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance to become a sponsor, of which Trevor is, but I had to berate him and threaten him with fisticuffs on the courthouse lawn before he agreed. I'm glad he agreed to the sponsorship and not the fight.
Can you what?
Oh, my goodness.
I think you should.
I think he should hang upside down from the tree. Listen, I am not above doing crazy stuff for money, all right?
I think if I hung upside down from a tree, I would deserve money for this.
The 999 challenge, yes. If you all out there have not seen the 999 challenge, I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just go watch it. It's on our YouTube and Facebook accounts, and it is basically me being a gluttonous mass for the comedy of others. It's good stuff. Yeah, I promise you, you won't. Well, it's because it's content online now.
Just 9.
Normally I do it for just. Normally I just do it in private for my friends for laughs. Now it's out
If you
there.
consider 9 a lot, then I guess that's. The thing's June 8th, so anytime before then. Well, we're gonna have to have the banners and stuff printed before that. But you can buy a ticket if you don't want to sponsor. You can buy a ticket.
Will you message me on Tuesday to remind me?
I'll send you a text this evening when I get done with this.
But I won't. On Tuesday, I'll forgot.
Oh,
We're kindred spirits like that.
I'm off duty right now until Tuesday.
Yep.
okay.
For this evening and Tuesday. Double it up.
There
We'll
you
do
go.
it. Yes, double it up.
Double.
Well, I'm glad I berated you guys to come over here.
What?
That way you got the 9 at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the evening.
What if I sent 9 to you and 9 to you? That'd be 18.
He's going to saturate the market for you guys. Nah.
I want you to.
This government property.
Oh, well, then I don't want you.
You know, I didn't even ask permission to be here, so I better be getting off the air pretty soon here anyway. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. All right, so there was a challenge from Ed Nicholson at ECI to all contractors in Roane County. We just got a hold of ADR Construction right there, Antoine and Sherry, and they're going to talk it over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
think
send them the
about it.
info
Yeah, that'll be fine with us.
today and Tuesday.
Folks, we're going to cut her off here now, and we'll be back again in the morning at about 10 a.m. right here on the courthouse lawn. We're going to continue to carnival bark this, Toby, until we sell the last 40 tickets plus.
Awesome.
It's not going to end until we sell the last 40 tickets. If we have to do some carnival barking in different ways, we can do it. That's fine. But if you're looking for a ticket, folks, just get a hold of one of us, get a hold of Coach Burdette, and you'll be able to figure it out. It's not that hard at this point to get a hold of us on social media at least.
Correct. That is correct. And thank you, Drew, and thank you, everybody, for being a part. It's awesome.
Absolutely. We'll do it again tomorrow, folks, at 10 a.m. Toby Ford and myself will be down here on the courthouse lawn, barking it out, trying to sell more tickets for the Raider Rally. Again, June 8th, Saturday, June 8th, just a couple of weeks left before we have that exciting and blast fun of a night over at Steel Hollow Estates. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to those who have bought tickets, who have sponsored, who have challenged, and thank you to those who have shared, liked, and commented on this video. Stick with us tomorrow morning, folks. We'll be right back bright and early.